Hello, this is Greg the Rural Economist. Welcome back to the Wild Edibles series. That's right, this is Wild Edibles number 12. We took a little bit of a break over the winter. There are still things that you can forage over the winter time, but I had several projects going on other things, so I just kind of suspended the Wild Edibles thing. Well, now that it's spring, things are popping up like mad. And today I want to introduce you to something called Deadnettle. Okay, first the disclaimer. There are a lot of things out there that are really good to eat, taste good, and are good for you, but there are a lot more, however, that are not. If you're not completely sure what a plant is, don't eat it until after you've consulted with a local expert. Okay, now to dead nettle. Dead nettle sounds like it would be a horrible thing, but it's really not. The reason it's called dead nettle is because it doesn't sting you. You may be familiar with stinging nettle, and it will. It's part of the mint family. You'll notice the heart-shaped leaves and the little purple lavendery colored flower. Now, I don't know if you can tell or not, but it has a square stalk. Yeah, you can see that pretty good. Now, every part of this plant is edible. Okay? It's pretty good. The flowers, if you harvest just the flowers, they have kind of a nectary kind of flavor. The plant itself has a light hint of mint. Now, there's a good reason for that. It's part of the mint family, but the leaves are kind of fuzzy, so unless you're like me and do a lot of this stuff, it may not be real pleasant to the taste. Um, it is full of iron, lots of vegetables. Sorry about that. Lots of vitamins and several minerals, especially the trace minerals. Most people, however, if they're going to use it, they use it in smoothies because it helps get rid of the fuzzy texture and everything. The texture's not real pleasant to the mouth. It does have a grassy flavor to it. I don't know any other way to explain it. Tastes kind of like dirt smells, but it does have a light hint of mint to it. Now, I have read that in Sweden, the peasantry used it as a pot herb. I can see that. Every part of this plant is edible. Only medicinal use that I know of, or actually two that I know of, is that you can make a decoction of it. Now, if you'll go all the way back to Wild Edibles video number 3, I talk about a decoction. That's where they take the plant, boil it in a wine, and then drink it internally. It helps to stop internal hemorrhaging. Now, it's not as good at that as the dove's foot geranium, which we did talk about in video number 3. It's also very good with external wounds, cuts, and abrasions. You take the leaves, you crush them, and you apply them externally. It helps stop any bleeding and helps speed up the healing process. Once again, it's not as good at that as plantain, which we talked about earlier in a video as well. But it's all over the place. This time of year, it just goes crazy in early spring, late fall. It dies back as soon as the temperature gets warm. It's actually indigenous to Europe, but it's found in every state in the United States except for Alaska and over 40 countries. So odds are really high that you've got some of it. Now, I want to show you if I can find one real quick as it matures. Now, mature doesn't mean big, it just means old. Here we go. Oh yeah. You'll notice that the leaves turn kind of purpley. Okay? So this is purple dead nettle. A common name for it is creeping Charlie. So it's all over the place out there. Alright, so Little heart-shaped leaves, square trunk, fuzzy, kind of a lavendery kind of flower. Looks kind of like a creature trying to bite you. You see that? Okay. All right. Now, there are no toxic lookalikes. In fact, everything in the mint family that's truly in the mint family is edible. So that's good. This is Greg the Rural Economist. I hope you enjoy the Wild Edible series. We're going to get back at it since it's springtime. Actually, I'm surrounded by about 4 or 5 things here that can be videoed on, but this will be the only one today. And we are going to bring rural back one thing at a time. Get out there and enjoy this weather if the weather's good for you, and if not, it will be soon. Have a good day. Bye-bye.